Hi, Virgo. Thank you for joining me for the card of the week for June 5th to 11th for the consciousness of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And remember, this is a general reading, and if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your Sun, your Rising, and Moon signs, because if you don't know, our rising signs are how we appear to the outside world. And I think this is very important to know, because if we appear a certain way to people, those are their expectations of our behavior. And when we don't behave that way, because that's not who we really are, it's just an aspect of us, then misunderstandings happen. But anyway, so I did your whole reading already, and I was reviewing it, and I realized I didn't have my microphone on, so you couldn't hear a word of it. So anyway, I'm just going to redo the reading. I have the cards all laid out here still. So, the first card out from the Priestess Light Oracle is Healing Earth, the power to give and receive healing. Now, this is important. I feel as though the consciousness of Virgo has been feeling chaos. Chaos is one of your lessons in life, is to learn to live with it, to overcome it, not to work with it, because your job is to bring order to the world. That's what Virgo's job here is on Earth, is to bring order to the world, not perfection, but order. You're we need you to administer the rules of the society and things like that. You're also, you pay attention to details, and chaos really can create a lot of discomfort for Virgo in general. However, so I feel as though you have been in chaos a little, some of you quite a bit, feeling as though you can't, there's no control. Everything, the world has gone mad, and there's no control. And but through this process, you have received the light of the divine through your energy field, and from your angels and guides. They bring light to us, and we radiate that light through us and out, and that's how we help to heal others. Not just from our words, which can also be channeled, but through the light within us. So I'm going to say that you need to receive the light in order to emanate it out into the world. Okay, so this is your first card out. It's a beautiful card. The second card from the Magical Unicorn deck is Love Spell. Attract a lover. I really love this. Wait till you see the last card that comes out. I really love this card. So by the end of this reading, by the end of this week, by the end of this cycle, you're going to feel so much better and relaxed. All right, so we start the tarot reading using my King Arthur deck. So the first card out is the Wounded King or the Hanged Man. So notice that the Holy Grail is in the background here. There's this divine light radiating down, right? It's radiating down on you. Your dog is there, and I think of any pets in the tarot cards as our spirit guides, as our helpers. So you're in good hands here, but you're needing to stop. Stop, sit in your chair. Maybe read a good book, so that you can become relaxed and let the learning of this chaos. What does this chaos mean for you? How are you meant to deal with the chaos this time? That's how you're going to learn that lesson. The next card is the Star. And I like this card. This is the card of Aquarius. It's the card of hope. And notice there's a dragon. It's as though it's a shooting star, but it appears to be splitting a star. And one of the guards is watching it, and he's pointing at it like, "Oh my God, look at what's happening there!" And the other guy's sleeping with the rooster, right? Rooster's hanging out there. He's not even noticing. And there's water there. They're at the ocean side. Water and earth. So it's a emotionally balanced card, right? This is a card of emotional balance, where you sort of get your footing again. You feel free because you have healed. And you feel free. And You're like wide-eyed because you've come through something very difficult with this chaos. It's been a difficult time for you. And now that you've come through it and you're healing, it's like you see everything. You're probably very psychic right now, I'm going to say, because you feel everything. You're open to everything. And I'm getting chills on that. But don't think it's over, because we have the Green Knight knocking at your door. And he is going to ask you to answer a riddle. He's going to give you a riddle. What's the answer? It's not going to be an easy one. Will you be able to answer it? This is the devil in the regular tarot. And the devil is going to ask you, come on, you want to come out with me? Come on, let's go have some fun. You're going to gather all of your strength. This is a strength card. And you're going to say, nope, not going with you. I have other things to do that are much more important. And I'm willing to put off that temptation for now. I don't need it. Although you feel very drawn to it. I want to say you feel very drawn to it. You feel very drawn to wanting to answer that Green Knight rather than closing the door on him. Yep. But you've gathered some strength in your healing, and you are strong enough to say no. Nope, not having it. This is really kind of incredible. Most of the cards in your reading, except for two of them are not major arcana cards, they're court cards, but everything else are major arcana. Your next card is the Round Table, or the Wheel of Fortune. But in this deck, this is the table that all of the knights, everybody who is seeking the Grail, this is where they meet. Here's the Grail. This is the table they meet at. And I said in the last reading, it's like the international conference table and not like the one in Dr. Strangelove. But it's the international conference table. But you guys and gals are all gathering here to sit down and decide what direction, how are we going to get to the Holy Grail? And should we split up and go this way and that way? And you guys, this group will go that way, you go that way, we'll go this way. And, we'll see who finds it first, who's successful. So the Wheel of Fortune, we know, means that things are changing. Things are turning around. So where there was once chaos, order will come in. Order is coming in. But you have the Green Knight, and now you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. And after having sat at this table with all of these important seekers who are just as important as you're all very important folk looking for that Holy Grail. The Knight of Swords wants to be very quick about getting on the journey. Let's go. These guys just are all very divinely led. And I think that the angels and God kind of chuckle at them because they're immature and they're so eager and ready to go. But they're not. They're acting as though they're the leaders on this trip, and they're not. They need to be followers. So you're learning something new here, is what I'm going to say. You're learning to take a new journey. I think having dealt with the chaos has taught you something about how you deal with chaos, other ways of learning to deal with chaos for yourself. Because your job is to work through the chaos, and not just for you, but for others, because the chaos affects others, and you're to be of service. So you have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, and they're both ready to go, and they have no idea where they're going. They think they know. They think they know, and they think they'll be able to be, gallant and get where they need to go. But a lot of things are going to fall in their path if they're impetuous, if they're too hasty. And just to help you out, you have the Lady of the Lake, who is the High Priestess. She comes out and says, hold on, boys. Hold on there, boys. Let's take a moment and get quiet and be thankful and be grateful and ask for guidance. Ask for guidance on our path. And who comes along? Merlin. Merlin's come along to help you. You've asked for guidance and for help, and here's Merlin to help you along. I love it. Your outcome card, which, you know, I don't really call it an outcome because I think the story just goes on and on and on, right? That's our lives. Our lives go on. You have sovereignty or justice. And for you, Virgo, this is the end of the cycle. I'm going to say that this is the end of the cycle, the justice card. You are the one who works out, who brings the law to the land. And you use the law for good purpose because it brings order, right, out of the chaos. And so I'm going to say that this is the end of this cycle. It will happen this month, if not this week. It's a beautiful reading. It's a really beautiful reading. So it shows healing. And by the end, you're going to feel at peace with yourself. So you will be attracting love. You'll be very attractive to others. And so I think you will bring love to yourself, and you will be able to heal, to give it, to receive it, and to give it, because you'll be relaxed and peaceful. And the last card I pulled out for you is from the Making Magic deck is Love Charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. So there you go. I think someone new is coming in for you, Virgo. It's a beautiful reading with a lot of healing and good choices and bringing order out of the chaos. And I thank you for joining me. I wish you a good week. Take care. Bye-bye.